What's up YouTube, Jonas13 here, back with a model airplane review. Today we got the IcelandAir 757 1:400 scale. This was a very new plane, came out in the previous release I guess. They're on September now, so this should have been the August release. I think they got sent out probably last week or two. I didn't pre-order mine. I decided to kind of hold off a little bit and then just get a few other models at the same time, or group them all together instead of pre-ordering one and then making another order for two different planes. So anyways, that's kind of why this plane got here a little late, because I had full intentions of buying this plane, even though it doesn't have a purpose for any of the model airports I do. But I do have a fictional airport which will be starting to, it looks like a mess right now, which it is, but I brought that up to school with me so I could still pump out some type of airport video, and I'll explain a little more as I make these reviews. But it'll be kind of like a little story with this airport. So, for example, Aer Lingus, let's say, because I only have one wide body gate. So Aer Lingus, for example, will start service from Dublin to my fictional airport, and they'll fly 4 times a week. And then I got Scandinavian, which will start service to my airport from, I haven't decided on the route yet, but either Oslo, Copenhagen, or Stockholm. That will operate 3 times a week, so 7 days, you know, can alternate the 330s. And then, you know, Valaris, for example, will only be a charter service because they start service at Charlotte November 23rd or November 22nd. So that plane will come right back to Charlotte with me, and it most likely won't come back up here. Anyhow, that's kind of the gist of that. I'll kind of touch more details later about that. But without further ado, I'm going to kind of start doing these reviews a little bit different. Will be actually pretty similar, but they'll just be like a rating scale at the end of this. I'll be a little more thorough in terms of the features of the airplane, like how the nose gear design was, how the antennas are, how just basically more in depth on how the plane is, and then I'll give a rating of my opinion rating of it on a scale of 1 to 5, well, technically 0 to 5, because it could be that bad. From the looks of this already, this is not a bad model. This is I already know my rating for this already, so but you can hear at the end of the video what I'm going to give this. And also, where I purchase this models, because I get a lot of questions on where I get my model airplanes. I preferably get them from Diecast Jets because of their reward program. I actually just finally got my account a gift card from getting enough planes. So that's kind of my preferred choice for model airplanes. But they only sell Gemini jets, and I actually get quite a few other ones, Aero Classic. So I'll note that in the video. If it is like a different brand type, I'll note where that was. But I got it from Diecast Jets. I highly recommend them. If you buy enough planes over time, your rewards never expire. You can get a $25 gift card as the minimum conversion rate. Right now, mine's at about 31, so I have about a $31 gift card. So without further ado, we'll get started. This is such a pretty box. I will go through the box. So this is IcelandAir 75. This is their 80 years in aviation special livery, and I believe from the gist I got from my buddy of mine in Philly, 757 US Airways, I think they fly this 75 to like new stations that they open up, because I know he said this was the inaugural flight when Philadelphia got it was on this plane right here. I'm not sure if they do that, because JetBlue used to do something like that where they would fly their latest A320 delivery or E190, depending on which station it was. Like, for example, Charlotte, they had the E190 was their first flight, and it was on the newest E190 back in 06. So they don't really do that anymore, though. But anyways, that's what IcelandAir does. I'm not sure if they still do that, or if that was just a coincidence. But anyways, that's that. As usual, nothing has changed in here. If you would like to read the literature, go for it. Just pause the video right here. I'll try to keep it steady as possible. Alright, and then the plane was in there. Obviously, it's been taken out of the box. And here's the side. Some notes from Gemini Jets. Sometimes they're accurate notes. Sometimes they're false. Alright, and then hit up to the back. And this, hopefully we can check mark on all this right here. Highly collectible. So far, yes. Superior quality. So far, yes. Realistic metal landing gear, we'll get to that. Detailed printed graphics, as real as it gets. So far, that's all a yes from me. Just from my general assessment of the plane, it looks actually phenomenal. So honestly, might actually be one of my best model airplanes to this date. This is a beautiful looking plane here. So we'll bring her down here. we'll bring right down to the nose gear. Now, it's been so long since I've gotten a 757. Now, I did get the Trump 757. I'm not sure who made that. I think it was Gemini Jets. I don't know who it was. But this mode's definitely different from that one because it has a better landing gear design. It has rolling landing gears. The winglets look fancy. Fancier, I should say. And there's antennas on it, and then there's like the cable box bump for TVs. And I think IcelandAir has TVs on their 7.5s. I'm not 100% sure on that. But anyways, looking at the landing gear, the nose gear is awesome. And then I'm not even going to try to pronounce the word there. Yeah, I'm not even, I can barely pronounce Reykjavik Catholic. Okay, so I can't really pronounce Icelandic stuff yet. So I'm just working on the city itself because that's obviously an important attribute to know how to pronounce. But I'm not even going to go for that. So I'll bring in, here's the mains. And they look stellar, guys. Holy crap. They actually look, I was getting distracted just looking at the plane, not the camera. They actually look 100% fire. Wow. I don't know. I'm trying to understand in my mind how you can make such a perfect 757 model and yet screw up the Airbus narrow bodies. I'm trying to really figure that one out because this right here, I'm a person who's very attention to details because I study, I've gone to the airports, I've watched these planes come in. I'm very picky when it comes to model airplanes because I know what they should look like. I know what kind of details they should have on it. And there is literally no flaw. I'm usually not lost for words. I really don't even know what to say, guys. This is, if you haven't got this model yet and you have some available resources to pick this up, do yourself a favor and pick up this IcelandAir 757-200 by Gemini Jets, the 1 to 400 scale, and add this to your collection because I don't even know. I'm a loss for words. This is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Anyways, I'll let that go by. We'll kind of scan through the fuselage so you can see the graphics design there. Absolutely beautiful. I've yet to see this plane in real life. I've seen the Aurora one in Boston. Yeah, in Boston. And that's a beautiful plane. I would like to pick that up at some point as well. But guys, this is something else. Registration is TFFIR. And yeah, so I'll get you guys a nose view here. I'll bring the camera down. Boom. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I really don't even know what to say. I usually have plenty of words to describe stuff. Today, I'm letting the airplane do the talk because I absolutely don't even know what to say. Tail view. Get you on this side. I mean, woo, straight fire, boys. Straight fire. Gemini Jets, make more of these. Make the normal ivory. Make another Aurora one in this mold, and we're in business. Now, something I was thinking about today was, I don't know if you guys remember, but some of you guys who've been following the channel since it started, or a couple years after it started, I think I don't know if I made a video talking about that I want to do a Reykjavik airport based off of IcelandAir, of course, because they have a big hub there. But seeing this, when I first got this, the first thing I thought of was when I said that back in 2011 or 2012, and I might have to do that. so I wouldn't. I'm still gonna think about it, so don't take this for a grain of salt. But if I do a Reykjavik airport, if you're made it this far in the video, if a Reykjavik airport would be a great idea because they got WOW, they got American, United, Delta, and a set basic European domestic airlines. Drop a comment and say that would be a good idea or something that might actually look good. If I was gonna do that, probably wouldn't be till summer 19 is when I would probably have the airport up and ready, because I have another special announcement that I'll be dropping soon about my model airport. Something a little different I'll be doing as well, airport wise, another layout or city I should say. So that's kind of why I said summer 19, because I have some other special in store for for holidays of this season. So I'll post a video more on that in the coming weeks, I guess, about that. But guys, on a scale of 1 to 5, this is getting a 5. This is a 5-star. This is an absolute 5-star model. Get it? Don't think twice about it. You heard it first from me. Just do it. Do yourself a favor. I know the bank account's not doing a favor from dropping. I think this plane was what? How much was this plane actually? I think it was 39. Whew. Yeah, they're getting expensive, but this is 39. About 47 with shipping. So, geez, my Louise, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, do yourself a favor though. Still get it. Highly collectible. You know, going back to the back, I love to refer to this as my outline for grading for Gemini jets, because if you've seen the video of the Skymarks 1 to 400 A321 American review, go watch that right now for me, please. This is what we based our decisions off of. So for this, highly collectible, absolutely. Superior quality, yep. Metal landing gear is actually on point. Sorry, not on fire. Detailed printed graphics. Graphics are perfect. And as real as it gets. Hey, I'll give you guys this one, Gemini Jets. This was stellar. Even the freaking landing gears roll. Come on, guys. Come on, bro. Let's go. So, yeah. Like I said, I think when I made my videos, I specified that the reviews will only be about 5 minutes. This is a special airplane, and I also had a little more news I had to throw out just to get the word out. So, sorry about the 12-minute, almost 12-minute video for a review. But just give you a few more angles real quick before we head off, because this is, I'm flabbergasted by this airplane. This is, I don't even, like I said, there's a few times where I'm actually speechless, but this has me speechless. It's like the first thing right when I opened this plane, I was like, oh my god. Got the registration under the wing. Got the socket for the Gemini Jets stand. Got the antennas down there too. Or 1, 2. Yep, 2 antennas. Wow. Well, I'm speechless. And I got my mind on Reykjavik and IcelandAir models. And unfortunately, the bank account says otherwise. So this will... If I do Reykjavik, it will be a little more of a long-term project. You know, meaning next summer. At the earliest is when we'll drop something about Reykjavik in terms of airplane wise, because 7.5s are really expensive and I can't duplicate this plane. And NG model was just released in the normal library, but they're like $43, so it's like, oh my god, I need to start working up here now, because I'm very conservative in school, and obviously this is not a time to start creating airports. So, but I'm still gonna do it anyways because it's good content. So it's great content because Charlotte Airport's great, Atlanta's great. Boston will be coming in November, and then I should be trying to do a fictional. So I have like about 3 main airport rotation, but Boston's been it's been a hot minute since that's been on YouTube. But anyhow, I'm gonna stop talking and go do something. This was a great plane. Thank you guys for watching. So please drop a like, a comment if you wish, and subscribe if you haven't already, because we're pumping out content on a regular basis now. And thanks again for watching, guys.